Quidditch champions. Play as iconic Harry Potter characters. Yeah, right. Hogwarts Legacy 6. Cosmetic gear. Yay. Don't care. Hogwarts Legacy Lavender Borealis Broom. Cool. Prisoner. Photo mode that I never fucking use. Talent point reset. Hi. Haunted Hogsmeade shop quest. That's good. Felix Felicius potion recipe allows you to brew liquid luck, which will grant the drinker success in certain endeavors for one in-game day. Merlin's cloak. I finally got Merlin's fucking cloak. Holy goddamn. Welcome back, you guys. Let's see. Hogwarts Legacy Silver Dragon-Eyed Spectacles. Urchin Hat. Carmine Lightning Bolt Scarf. Lilac Ensemble. Charms Professor Spectacles. Charms Professor Gloves. Charms Professor Outfit. Charms Professor Scarf. Okay, which Charms Professor are you fucking referring to? Because I don't recognize any of this shit. Charms Professor Tesla Goofy. Charms Professor Robe. Is that everything? Fuck's sake. I'm just going to delete this game. Oops. I meant to get the delete button. Because it's one that I was playing by myself. So we had Nigel Prince the first time. We are pleased to inform you you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on September 1st. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for a reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elzarfig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to this castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Yay. Why do you sound like a robot? Because I was reading so much fucking garbage. Like, seriously. This, that, and the other. Okay, let's begin. With a preset. We'll just edit it from there. First row, second row, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I'll go slower. So, row 1. Do you like any from row 1? How about that? I'm just marking down all the rows on my notepad so I can take note of which ones you like, and then we can narrow it down from there. So, round one. Okay, so you want to go with only females. And you're saying the third row looks like Iris. I'm gonna guess this one on the end. Okay, well, we'll just start with this one. And I'll try to make it as close to Iris as possible. After all, we had Prince already. Why not Iris too? Super pale for Iris because she never goes outside. I'm thinking that. I mean, the face kind of needs adjusted, but I'm thinking that. Hair color. Too bad I can't give it the Stingray look, but hair color is black. Hairstyle. Unfortunately, I can't get one that's her length, but that look good as far as hair goes. Hey. Teacher, leave those kids alone. I don't know, you're just another brick in the wall. Need no education. It'd be nice if I could actually adjust things, like trim up the eyebrows, because seriously, not everyone has caterpillar eyebrows. Okay, I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. Whoops. Wrong button. Oh no, you're just another brick in the wall. That's about as close as I'm gonna get.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing.
I am indeed a student, but I could very...
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy... A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
I'm gonna go with easy.
I'm eager. That was quite something. It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could... That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something.
I think that one. Because Iris tends to do the higher pitch, but she's not super freaking high like that. Choose a British name. Like a... Okay, how about... Iris Pendragon, named after Sir Arthur Pendragon. One and one and one, one and one, one and one and one and one, one and one, one and one, one and one and one and one. Kade, como de gonna go daga, kade, como de gamo compact. Impact, Gamoda, one and one, one and one and one and one. Alright, let's start the journey.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long.
Your first thought for the last name was Scone.
Best not
Well,
speak.
Iris, bread, scone.
Oh, of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I'll have to go through my previous Hogwarts videos and mark them all as Ravenclaw, because that's what they were.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry,
Professor
I
Weasley.
believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife,
Oh wait,
Eleazar,
no, it was Professor Black
who
that's the
alerted me to his
headmaster.
activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Bye-bye! And there's the Sestros that just appeared because she just witnessed a death.
The key! Give me your hand!
Almost became lunch. Oh, that's cute.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
No, they
Poor George. I can't believe it.
forgot what the hell they called
What the
that.
hell got into that damn thing?
Basically, they
Tapping a
teleported at the
carriage mid-air?
last
A
second.
typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Hey. By the way, the graphics might be a little bit better than what you remember
How far did that portkey
because the
take us?
texture packs was
Farther from London
applied
than the
after I'd
carriage
played the
travelled.
game.
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think
The port key was meant to lead us there.
that?
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Adios, banadios, banadios,
Mind your steps.
Oh,
Where do you suppose
I didn't even know they're coming out with another Harry Potter
A good
film.
question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
See the Baxter. See you later. Goodbye, adios.
Yes, a
See you
powerful magic
later.
wielded by a
See
rare
you,
few.
Rockstar.
Seems
See
to
you
have been lost
later.
to time.
Goodbye, adios. I knew they were coming out with a
Hogwarts
series,
Castle was
which
built
I
by
have
and
very
is
little
itself
interest
a
in.
stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Da.
But sir,
I do mind my
how is
steps.
your
I
wife
mind them
searching
as
for
I'm
evidence of
falling.
lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Banadios. Banadios.
Is that ice?
Banadios.
It's not cold enough here.
Banadios.
It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
See you, Rockstar. See you later. Goodbye, adios. Some players prefer to select target and move the avatar with the same zone. Blah 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 blah. I don't care what some players prefer.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Goodbye, adios.
Ah, up there.
Na, na, na.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo.
Oh my gosh, come on, crash by. I can't actually hit him with a spell. It goes right through him. Kind of like a ghost. See?
Almost there.
Can I use that spell for my heart?
I suspect they valued
Unfortunately, it wouldn't work. Reparo does not work for broken hearts.
reason. Let's have a look around for
Bone regrow doesn't even work for that, I'm afraid.
place.
Oh my god, crash boy.
Professor,
Gonna crash
this
bar.
statue.
This may have been his home.
My gosh, gonna done the crash bar. Well, yes, you could use it for other stuff. Break a plate, you could repair that. My gosh, come down that crash bar.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
My
this?
gosh.
Professor
Down
Fig!
the crash bar. Oh, the crash bar.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
Unfortunately, repair doesn't work for broken bones.
I don't see anything.
That's what,
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
at least I don't think it does. That'd be Mendo. Reparo is for objects.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Gringotts. Yay!
Hello?
That must have been a very, very boring job. Hermione, I think it was Hermione, erased Harry's bones and he had to drink bone
Just a
regrow
moment.
for his rubber hand.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
This is way before Snape even was born, so I'm not worried about him.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments.
You
It's
want
a
to know when this
security
game takes
measure.
place?
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're
1800
passing
something.
now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the
Set in the
deepest parts of the
1800s
bank.
Wizarding World.
Settle in
So yeah,
with quite a
long
distance to go.
before Snape was even thought of.
number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Already talking about a second game. Love can you? I'm going to come on, kind of monster. Remember me? Sting like a bee. That's why they got in a carriage, not a car.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Better up. Better up. Better up. Better up. Come on, come loud.
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Boss baby, come on, remember me?
Vault 12.
Sting like a
Thank
bee.
you for your help.
Come on, Vault 12. So yeah, it was ages ago. Ooh, what's this? Come on. I love to say, got a big mistake. Better up.
Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Up, everybody.
Something
Come
here.
on, take a move on.
Reveal
The
perhaps.
monsters in the world, better up.
Yes,
But
a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try. Again.
hate that I have to continually turn my fucking camera back on every time I stream.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Should have taught me Lumos. I mean,
something
seriously,
up ahead.
that's one of the easiest
What is it?
freaking things ever.
That glow again, but on the floor. towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh look, more statues. And they want to cut me.
Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Deposo. Levioso. Exposo.
Me so fly like a butterfly. Me so fly like a butterfly.
Confringo. Deposo. Stay close.
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Lumos.
A potato! Ah, yes, that's bringing back memories. Potato!
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Don't drink the memories. Dive into them. Woo!
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I
Probably
must
because I played through this
insist.
game
I
already.
need to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
You hook the Guardian. No, he's fucked.
No way out.
You can barely hear her. Why didn't he cast Potato to protect himself?
Are you alright?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Welcome to Hogwarts.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Welcome. You're just in time.
Hard to believe she's a Weasley. She doesn't have red hair. Cool, gonna come on there, come on, gonna there, gonna there, cool, come on, gonna there, gonna there, bring a baby. Can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. Your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition.
Come on, I want to be.
Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Cool. Come on, there. Come on, there. Bring it back. Cool. Come on, there. Come on, there. Bring it back.
Griffindor.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
Bring it back.
You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Come on, baby.
I said, I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Come on, ooh, come on,
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
Yeah, I don't understand why. He's a headmaster. He clearly hates kids.
As deputy headmistress, it is my distinct
and everyone
honor
else.
to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your
I think
first
this is like 1843.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
Come on, come on, yo. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yo. I got your love and gone.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
All it says is late. Hogwarts Legacy is a game set in the 1890s. Okay. So, just take a stab in the dark guess. It's about 100 years before Harry Potter's adventures, okay? It's about, what, 2-3 generations? Way too early for all those, too. That would have been 1950 something. Probably 70 something, actually. Cause Riddle was 1950s ish.
It'll be the next butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Reason enough to avoid it.
You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be awkward.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Fuck you. Come on, how you?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. If I get caught, I shan't offend you.
I like a snitch.
I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a reason. If I get caught, I shan't offend you.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on the way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Bum, bum, bum,
What
bum.
exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking.
Blah, blah,
Word
blah,
travels
blah.
fast
Come on,
at
blah,
Hogwarts.
come on, blah, blah, blah. Get
I'm
the
sure I'll be seeing
talking.
you around.
I
Either in
keep
our common
walking,
room
blah,
or
blah,
on the
blah.
stairs
Da,
in the
da,
next
da,
tower.
da.
You never know.
Come on,
Bye for
blah,
now.
blah, blah, blah. They keep walking. I keep walking. Ring all day long. Come on, come on, gala. Come on, the baby song. Come on, come on, blah.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true you're Professor Figg's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Come on, blah, blah. Come on, blah.
Oh,
Come
yes.
on, blah, blah,
Having a spot
blah.
of trouble.
Come on,
I've mastered the charm
Come
using
on,
its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
blah, blah, blah. Tick tock. I'm walking.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
I'm not gonna stop us now, blah, blah. Come on,
Oh,
blah.
yes. And if you don't get just
Blah, blah,
right,
blah.
the
Come
results
on,
can be, shall we say,
We're walking, blah, blah. Come on,
I tried to
blah.
cast Depulso
Come on,
non-verbally on a
blah, blah,
goblet in the Great
blah.
Hall,
No
and
talking.
ended up launching Professor Sharp's
Okay.
Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
I wonder why.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor, Professor Weasley's...
Yeah, she's like, I'm trying to cast non-verbally. Why isn't it working? Why are you talking to yourself? I mean, seriously, you're talking to yourself about not trying to cast non-verbally.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Come on,
They
come
will
on,
determine what type of career
come on,
you
come on,
have when you
come
leave
on.
here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Every night I'll be with you. In my power, in my power. Oh, no, nothing feels
It is a
so
wizard's
good.
field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
No, I don't remember actually taking the OWL in this game. Come on, come on,
Thank you,
no,
Professor,
come on,
but
no,
what do you
no,
mean
come
it will
on,
keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Come on, no, sit down.
This way.
It's a Niffler in the painting. No,
The
no,
guide
come
will give you
on, no,
opportunities to practice your
come
magic
on.
and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. So what the hell was he trying to summon? Buffalo? Yeah. Quite confused by that, but okay. Yay, rewards.
Our doors are atrocious. I do wish people would clean up after themselves once in a while. A Bunderman destroyed my homework last night. And it was potions.
We're going to
Right.
stay up the latest. Sleeping trance should ensure my victory.
Winding up with a buffalo on your chest.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
That sounds rather painful.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
But Kitty! I hope that wasn't a teacher.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Ouch.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central
And
Hall.
that is still my favorite thing in the entire thing.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
The
Our
tail
King's
is
Cross
wagging.
Station, so to speak.
The dragon's breathing steam. Knight wanting to attack the dragon. Looks like there's people hiding behind the rocks. Come on. You can do it.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Have you ever visited any of the hamlets outside? Some nice shops to be found.
I can't. There it goes. The knight has went forward with his feather to tickle the dragon's nose.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I would very much like that for my wall as well.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
it was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
That's the way I like it. That's the way I like
This was
it.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead.
the way
With
I like
classes and
it.
a trip to
That's the way
Hogsmeade for
I like
supplies,
it.
including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Not cool. Not cool. Come on, Doctor. Doctor. Come on, Doctor. Come on, Doctor. Come on, Doctor. I like it. That's the way I like it. I'm not pretty. I'm not pretty. Come on, the good radio star. Come on, yeah. I'm not cool. I'm not cool. I'm not cool. Come on, Doctor. Not sure who Eddie Cleaver is, but he sounds like he's in trouble.
Some of us don't necessarily want them to get out of the
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident we will take
Everyone's
home with a
favorite
passion
charm
and rigor
professor.
requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ooh, shit.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential.
I think that might be the same voice actor that played Whisper and Fable, the original game for
Very good,
Xbox.
everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Let's see, Melissa Lloyd.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Jessica Hales. Okay, so they're not the same people. Very similar to that sounding voice, though.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Crucio, oops, that was the wrong spell.
Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like, that's it. Splendid! Very good.
Looks like 140 points to me.
Good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Pretty.
That is how it's done.
That's it!
Be sharp. Phew. Well done.
Here we go. Yes! Accio.
I win.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
As a woman, you think I'm on spot. You think it's a hookup. I think I should not.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Chatter, focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Take a hand, take a hand.
That is how it's
Take
done.
a hand, take a hand.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
Grab the hand, take the hips, I'll punch you in the lips, but be staring at my eye. take a hint, take a hint. Let me drink, let me tell you what I think. I think you could use a mint. Take a hint, take a hint. Son bitch.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this.
I'm not talking to you. Open my eyes and you'll be gone.
There we go.
Damn it.
Oh dear.
Lined up my hips, fire punch him in the lips, stab is staring at my heart.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh, bullshit. That's not well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it
You
on
wanted to
clothing
speak
be
with me,
precise,
Professor?
Sebastian.
I did.
You know it won't
I
work.
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Have a good night. See you next time. This will be the new Tuesday game, by the way.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's
Oh,
going
it's
well.
fine.
You certainly seem to
I
hold your
usually
own
expect you to
charms.
cut out before now anyway.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Come on, come down. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, at you. Under my skin.
My aunt says I should get the bog through the bottom of my house, and then the werewolves join the goblins on the outside.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin
Oh,
Rebellion
look, it's
of
Peeves.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a
4,
flack?
5.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough.
0, 1,
You'll
2,
get us
3,
all
4,
detention.
5, 6, 7,
And
8.
you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor
I'm
Black.
gonna need 8. This is 2. That is not an 8. Looks like it's 4. Five, 6, 7. No, that's 6. That'd be an 8. The other one needs to be a 2. Where's the hells is it? Here it is. Unicorn. That's only a 1. What am I looking for? That thing there. Well, I know how the basics go. Five. That's 3. So I need that thing. So I do need this because that's 2. I think. So unicorn is 1, that's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need a 7, not an 8. So that octopus looking thing. That thing. Boom. Done. It's basic math problem just with, what do you call them? Imageries for in place of numbers. So there's 2 sets of dice for the puzzle that's written on the board. It starts off on the left side, very bottom, 0, unicorn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Hydra's 9. This thing's 0. You just basically have to add them up.
Just saying. No need to look at me like that. And I know what you're about.
I'm a little surprised I remember that it starts at 0. And that's a level 1 walk, which of course I can't fucking do yet.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I wouldn't. So good, so good. I got you.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round.
Damn, that sun's bright. Okay, it's downstairs.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. This is a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
That would be a cool skeleton to hang up. I don't think I'd want to hang it up, but
Now, let's try something a little larger.
that's only because it's extremely large, extremely heavy, and I don't have the benefit of magic.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego? Complicates things.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy a lively duel. But I'm all my students with this adept. Try to
He fell off the table.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Better, I'd say.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work. That duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization. Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a
They keep saying that, but I feel like my character has, like, no skills whatsoever when I first get to this frickin' school.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potion ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Yeah, let's
I'd
go
like
with
to go
Natty.
with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students.
I don't think it much matters which one I go with.
She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
And I will be right back. I'm fearless. Bum 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 bum.
Professor Howland's going to...
Ah,
You have a new spell to
Thank you.
teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A
What you
number of
looking
your
at? What you
professors have
looking
agreed
at?
to do
What
so
you
as well.
looking at?
But
What you
first,
looking at?
each shall
What you
ask
looking
that
at?
you
What
complete
you
a
looking
few
at?
preliminary
I'm
tasks to
fearless.
hone your magic.
Come on,
I
come
have
take it
arranged
away.
some for
Come take
today.
it. Come on,
See them
come on.
through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Fearless. Go to the back. Come on, go to the back.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Let's get to come back. Come on,
Flying page must be around here somewhere.
Seem to recall that being more of a pain in the ass.
The assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Maybe I know. Okay, now I have
Very
Reparo.
good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Well, let's see what my field guide says for things completed. No magical properties. Okay. Hello, talk about no talk. La. Let's go with lilac. There's that. There's that. Okay, moving on. So here's like another door. I see that one is up here. That one is over here.
Reparo.
No, not Reparo. There we go. So that's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 9 plus 5 is 14. So I need 3, which would be the Hydra. Which is not a part of that rolly. So there's another one in this room somewhere. Always right next to it.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
I think it was around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So I need the Hydra. There we go. And the other one's 21. 11 plus 2. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 8. So I need a spider. And if you get it right, it erases the equations and opens the door. Yay. That's the way to the courtyard. I still like the fountain.
I need to get some dragonhide gloves.
And the painting, and yeah. All that fun shit.
Anyone fancy going through? I've been wanting to go for ages.
Door here? Yes. I found my way to the library. Woo!
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted.
Hello, Latte. How are you?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
It is to me, yes. I've enjoyed it 3 times now. This is my 3rd playthrough.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be
Second time on Twitch, once on my own.
Racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Not a problem. Have a good day. Unless you'd like to stick around and watch a bit of the gameplay. In this area somewhere.
This looks like the location from the
there it
painting.
is.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Yeah.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
Took me a while to figure out some of these puzzles myself, but the hardest one was the math one. Oh my god. Knew it was a math problem, I just couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong, what I was doing wrong. Because, yeah, I thought it started at 1 and went to 10, but starts at 0 and goes up to 9.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty.
Off to
I hope I
Hogsmeade.
haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Oh, a first-rate Hogsmeade experience, huh? Come on,
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Now that I think of it, I have gone to town with both of them. It is the exact same conversation.
I can't tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Great
Just slightly differences, like ancient ruins versus whatever he
I
says.
suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
I'm not really looking forward to the puzzle rooms, but I'll probably do those anyway.
I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already made.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time
I did,
exploring
yes.
if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area.
I'm going down.
Since you're relatively new here.
Ooh, Thestros.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Come to me.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange.
One pound, papa, 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 blah, blah. Papa, 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 blah, blah. Papa, 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 blah, blah. Papa, 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 blah, blah.
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Come on, come on, come on, Tamba. Come on, come on, Papa, Papa, love, yeah.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Really, there is much to see outside of the castle walls. I am happy to explore whenever you
Yeah, I
like.
don't know if I ever did get all the demiguises in that first file, or even my second one before I deleted it.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Oh, pape, 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 la, bla. Pape, 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 la, bla. Pape, 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 la, bla. Pape, 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 la,
I
bla.
cannot choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and
a new wand.
Of course, you will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Yay, Hogsmeade. Where's Mr. Ollivander's shop? Ah, there it is.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my, oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
I like this one, I think.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Yeah, I like this one. Anywho's.
How intriguing.
Come sugar free, come on, sugar free, come on, sugar free, come on, come on.
Curious indeed.
Sugar free, come on, sugar free, come on, sugar free, come on, sugar free.
How intriguing.
Quite bendy, fairly quite flexible, swishy, springy, supple. Whippy, brittle, hard, solid, stiff, rigid, unbending. Go with whippy, because I like to whip it good. Oh wait.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think?
Not that actually matters. I mean, the wand is purely aesthetic. Nothing about it is
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
game-changing.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
The whole wand building thing that reminds me of Star Wars, building your lightsaber. No sugar free, mother sugar free, mother sugar free, sugar free. This looks to be a potion shop. Let's see, cauldron. Is this the right place? Only happy when I rise. I'm only happy when it's obligated. Nope. Not the right place at all. I need potion. Tomes and scrolls. Here we are.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration.
I wonder if I can save now.
But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
I'm only happy when it rains. Oh, a message by the time I'm through. When I complain about me and you.
At the rest of my
I'm happy when it rains. I'll keep those only because of defense for now. Oh, your misery down on me. Okay, let's see. Can I save? Yes, it looks like I should be able to save. As long as I don't do the last thing. Shit. That's all Lavanders. That's 3 broomsticks. That's Zonkos. I'm happy when it rains. I'm only happy when it rains. I'm only happy when it rains. This is the frickin' graveyard.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ouch.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep.
I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Okay, bye.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Okay, then. All that's left is potions.
Repair it.
And I hit the wrong button again. Where'd it go?
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Gives me a good amount of that.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Okay, so that's everything. I'm supposed to go to the 3 broomsticks, however, for today I'm quitting. Due to time. So Friday, 11:30, or 11 p.m. Central Time, I will be playing Horizon Forbidden West on both Friday and Saturday at 11 p.m. Monday I will be playing again Horizon Forbidden West. That's at 8:30 a.m. and then I'll be back on this Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. Until next time, have a good one.